Relentless. I will grow. The future's tense. It all made sense a moment ago. But I know wherever I go, I'm never alone. Welcome home! Yeah. And welcome to more live streaming. If you thought 3.5 hours of me last night was not enough, then you are in the right place. We are here today to judge the Hardware Jams remix competition. This is Dwayne White's remix of The Clown Jewels, and this is for a separate thing, but I thought I'd play it just to have an intro. What a great track! Yes, Jane, another live. We are here once again at Clown HQ for another live stream. So what I'm going to do, just to kick us off, is play the original, and then we're going to get into the remixes. So this is the original. I'll just get my face out of the way for a minute. That's what it looks like. We are on Bandcamp, people. Andrew Coogan is in the place. How is it going, my man? This is all for Andrew Coogan, who is the owner of Hardware Jams. And yeah, he was gracious enough to take the stems off of us and farm them out to all of the people, all 4,000 people in his group. So that's fucking amazing. Welcome home. And so this is the original. I remember getting into the studio and doing this, and I'm thinking, this sounds original. This sounds really fresh, and I'm really, really proud to be a part of this, even if I was only making tea at the time. So yeah, this is the original. Dwayne White did a lovely 159 BPM techno remix of it for us. Good morning, Cy Luke. How's it going? Ooh, Christian says a harder kick for that remix. And Amy says chump. Just gonna turn that up a bit. There's a noise that I can't control. Reverberates in my cranium. Yeah, Andrew, I was kind of hoping that you could join the stream today. Just to give us some input from your side, you know. I've watched Hardware Jams grow from literally nothing to a more popular group than the URL, which is fucking amazing, my man. I'm never alone. Hugh says, don't undersell yourself. Tea is important. Mate, I worked in a kitchen for 14 years. What it taught me was know your place in things. Yeah, if you're T-boy for the day, you're T-boy for the day. Fucking deal with it. If you're the sound engineer for the day, that's what you are, you know. But stick to your role. Don't overcome your role, you know. It's a renegade macro. I believe the subtitles, I don't know where the subtitles are coming from, and I can't fucking get rid of them, and it's really annoying. If anyone knows how to get rid of the subtitles, that'd be fucking epic, because I don't want them. The seduction comes and goes! Meow. Warren Dancy and fucking Doghouse just being amazing here. Honestly, like... to create a fresh sound is really difficult. You can emulate sounds all over the place, but to me this sounds fresh. Oh shit, I finished my coffee. This rib cage, feel a numbness in my fingers. Hugh, I might have to sort that out a little bit later. I'm in the stream now. I don't know where and how. Facebook also chucked up the new version of the live, which I don't really know that well. Here I come, right. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm never alone. With this rib cage for a home. No, I can't see it there. I've got turn off voice video calls, turn on post tabs, turn on active status, chat tabs, turn off all chat tabs. You don't want that. Anyway, we'll stumble through it. Senseless! Defenseless! Relentless! Okay, Jim, thank you very much for that. Subtitles on your doing. Mark is set up on his browser. Thank you, Warren. Nice 383 line, mate. And did you know that we've been writing all of our stuff on what is essentially a moment ago a broken Zoxbox. Literally, the pitch is all over the place. How the fuck we've managed to keep this in time and produce in pitch and keep a fucking track going is beyond me. Go buy the Ribcage EP, says Warren Dancy. Absolutely. Actually, Warren Dancy, you know when you uploaded the vocalless track to thingy, somebody bought it, Eric M. Keys, and he's only got the vocalless version. So if we could get a version over to him, that'd be brilliant. Welcome! Oh, and Offset's in the building! Wow, 33 people live. I'm really shocked. I thought it was going to be about 3 people watching. So, that is the original from Ribcage. Listen to the range of vocals that Doghouse has got, man. Oh my life. To say I'm proud to be working with these two people is a fucking understatement. It really, really is. In fact, one of the people I know, Stuart Smith, was like, oh, you really remind me of Sick Note. And I'm like, oh, do I? And then I had a look, and then literally a couple of weeks later, we're working together. It's fucking amazing. Right, so let's get into the first remix, shall we? Where are we? There we go. Oh, no, wait. No, that's Dwayne's remix. There we go. Okay, so Jane Harriman is up first, and it is a SoundCloud link, and it is techno. Here we go. I'm really looking forward to this, it's got to be said. Oh, Dominic Harkins just joined us. How's it going, my man, from Sonic State? Trying to get the levels right because these are going to be all over the show. Give me some feedback on the sound, people. This is techno. 1111, Amy says, make a wish, people. I wish coronavirus would fuck off. Oh, this is good. Go on. Yeah, wake up, motherfuckers! Thank you very much, Morgan Juniper. Says the sound is nice and clear. Yes, indeed, you. Fuck off, coronavirus. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Right, so this is the standard by which we're going to mark the rest of the tracks because it's the first one in, right? So let's not go too high, just in case there's a really, really good one coming up. It's a solid fucking 8 so far, though. Jason Mark Walsh is in the building. That is Doghouse. So, Doghouse is in the building. Warren's in the building. And Andrew Coogan's in the building. That's everybody. I'm going to try and get some of you on the chat in a minute, just to chat about the tracks and stuff, if that's okay. Hard, says Andrew Coogan. Yes, indeed, hard. Solid 8 for this one so far. Let's see where it goes. Oh, actually, turn Dog Ace's vocals into some sort of demonic thing. Yeah, Jane, that's the problem. If you spunk your load too early, where are you going to go, you know? God, you've turned it into a demonic... I wish I'd made a cup before I came on, Morgan. I got an hour before I can get my next cup in. I'm 3 cups down as it is. A cautious 9 from Hugh Phoenix Hume. Might have liked to have seen a little bit more of the acid line in there. Yeah, exactly, Dwayne. Needs to go somewhere else. Nogi Bearsby's in the building. I believe your track is like 3 up. But yeah, I agree. Some more flow towards the end. Like I say, let's not start too hard. So I'll give you a 707 on this one. Jim's giving it 9 subhuman beings. Yeah, literally, what you've done to Dog Ace's vocals, man. Yes, Logie, this is heavy. I'm really looking forward to what you've done with it because I know your style and you know the type of music that you create. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Jennifer Stevens has just entered the building. I'd like to see a bit more acid in it, but I like what you've done to it. Tari Uma's in the building and showing some love. So is Yogi. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, a bit more variation in this one and you would definitely hit an 8. Dwayne's giving it 6.5, which is not too far away from what I was giving it. So there is your first track of the remix, people. Right. No thanks. Thank you very much. Okay, who is up next? Up next we have... Oh, Andrew Coogan. Andrew Coogan, the owner of Hardware Jams. Something looks very wrong here. Yes, indeed, Genocide. This is the remix competition for Hardware Jams. So there are 10 tracks in this thread, I believe, and this is Andrew Coogan's remix, who is the owner of Hardware Jams. I'm going to try reloading this. No, it seems to be the same. Andrew, is this how it's supposed to sound, fella? Warren says was on a coffee run, last one giving it a 7.5. Andrew, can you send me the original file for this? Because I'm damn sure this is not how it's supposed to sound. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm not even too sure how we would score this one. That's never the whole thing. Yep, that's the whole thing. I get the feeling there's some kind of something wrong going on there, so I'm going to abstain from marking that one at the minute. Just Andrew, if you've got a decent copy of that, send it over. Anyway, Oliver Kuntz, who we met in Berlin for Super Booth last year, has put in a remix as well. So let's get into that one.
Welcome home.
There we go, at least that's got something to bite on. Yeah, Andrew, man, that was crazy. It was like you took a tiny little bit and then just slowed it and stretched it down.
There's a noise that I can't control.
Remix competitions because it gives you a look into other, you know, what other people would do with the building blocks.
There's a noise that I can't control.
Amy, I think everyone's got cabin fever at the moment. Yeah, Hughes put it perfectly. Andrew Cougar, we're just not ready for it, that's all.
It reverberates in my cranium!
My money's on Lodi actually for this. It's, you know, like I played you the original and then we're getting all kinds of weirdness. But yes, Warren, would like to hear a wab of the last tune, very much so. Yeah, Carl, me too. After nearly 4 hours of streaming last night, I decided to do another hour today. Kind of grinding. Yes, indeed, Warren. Sounds like a build-up rather than a tune. I did say we were going to get some old remixes in for this one. Almost sounds like a battlefield. Steve says it's a slow burner. Amy Buffin says, oh my god, I smell like Mark. Must be time to stop festering. Well, I smell like Dwayne Dibley. Yep, definitely sounds like an interlude. Let's just say that the first remix is my favourite so far. And let's leave it at that for the marking a minute. Yeah, this would go well to background music, to a computer game menu scream. The filtered snare is getting on my nerves a little bit. It's a very anxious sounding track. Okay, so at the moment it's the first track that we played, then it would be this one, and then it would be Andrew Coogan's. Ian Whitworth just joined the party. How's it going, my friend? Like I say, we're here trying to pick a winner to the Hardware Jams remix competition of the Clown Jewels. remix. And no acid line. Strange little remix, that one. Right, who's up next? Oh, Logie. Now, I'm quietly confident on this one. That this one's going to win, and I haven't listened to any yet. So let's get Logie Bearsby's track loaded up and played for you. Logie's not going to let us down. Jim Prendergrass, exactly, no acid line, sacrilege. So Oliver, whose track it was, said, so everything is slowed down in my life. I am listening to too much drones currently. It shows, fella.
Come on.
Energy to it already? Logie, how'd you make this one, fella? Was this door related, or did you slap it on a sampler?
There's a sound coming from the speakers. There's a noise that
Goosebumps. Honestly, Doghouse, your voice, mate, is fucking awesome. Apparently this is in Logic. All door. Excellent. Yes, Logie. You are taking #1 spot so far. Jane says, this is clean and pushing. I like it. Apparently, Amy Button says, life is not all about acid, said no one ever. Agreed.
Ribcage is my home. Welcome home.
I believe that Jane Harriman was the first remix that we listened to, that hard techno one. Check that. Yes, it is. Oh, Logie, bad boy. Oh, it's a bit late. Steve says, feeling this you should. It's Logie. Logie's a fucking awesome artist.
The vision grows.
The Sox box stuttering when it's trying to keep pitch in there, but it works.
Like it for the nerve ending.
Hugh says 7.5 for me, bearing in mind the benchmark was already set. Absolutely. John has just joined the party. How's it going, my man? Great track, Logie. Only thing I will say, a little bit short, touch longer, and that would have been epic. As it is, you're in first place at the moment, and you're my odds-on favourite to win this, my man. Okay, that was Logie's track. Next up, we have Jonathan Cross. Okay, so hey, there's a WAV. You confirm it can be shut. Oh, no, okay, right, fine. I thought Jonathan Cross was talking about what he was doing to it. Anyway, this is Jonathan Cross's techno remix. Yeah, like I said, this project is exciting to be a part of. Very, very exciting to be a part of. We've already been compared to like a bunch of bands out there, and the main one being The Prodigy. Fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Dwayne White gave Logies 8.5. That's a good score. Again, I'd like to know how this was created. I know John usually works in a doorless environment. Really struggling to get the levels right today. John says this intro delivers. Warren Dancy of Logie's remix says huge tune that one. Think vocals could be a bit more prominent. 8 ribs, excellent. Jason Mark Walsh, who is Dog Ace, says feeling this one. Like I say, I'm going to try and get you all on the chat afterwards, just to have a little chat about the whole thing. But we'll see how it goes. This is clean, Jonathan. This is very clean. No acid line? John says, not so impressed with the drop after the break. This is at least consistent. Yes, it is. And again, like, this was released on Friday. It's now Wednesday. To get a remix done in that time, well done to you people. Would have liked to have seen an acid line in this one. So far, it's the first track in Logies that are winning my attention. Okay, so that was Jonathan Cross. Next up, we have Marcos Carvalho. I believe I'm saying that right. I hope I am. Oh, it's a YouTube video as well. We're going to get to see what he's doing. On an Electron piece of kit.
Welcome home.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's on the Octa track.
This ribcage is my home.
Yeah, Dwayne, I was actually gonna say that. Some nice work, but doesn't quite sound like it's finished yet. It does sound like a work in progress. Like there could be some other lines added to it. Like if you guys that have done these remixes want to alter your tracks and then send them back to us, I'm hoping to do some sort of remix EP. Like I say, I've sent out about 40 stems to people, so I'm hoping that we can get like the remix EP done. Jason Watkins, Dog Ace agrees. Bit short that one, 8 ribs. Yeah, Warren says needs a bit more in the mids. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a Super Saw or a Pad 7.
I'm never alone. This ribcage is my home.
I wish I understood how the Octa track worked.
Welcome home.
Yeah, Hugh, the intro was nice. Let's hope you can carry it off.
It's the renegade macro.
This one's been well crafted. Jane, well, you've only got about half an hour left before the end of the show, so... Yancy's loving it and gives it a 9.5. It is very atmospheric. Very, very well done.
Pins and needles,
Bang. John says, yeah, that's freaking awesome. But let me just, alright? Did you see my groove box talk the other day, you know, about intuitiveness? This has all been loaded up into the sampler, and the sampler's kind of playing it, as it were. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but that you know, that's not my workflow. Genocide says, loving this. Q says, not sure it needed 4 intros though. Yeah, absolutely. Solid 8 from John, thank you very much. Warren says, best track so far. Doghouse, you still in the building? What's your thoughts on this one? I agree, it's crafted really, really well, this one. I want to see some more percussion after that break though, maybe an amen or something.
welcome home!
Yeah, the person who made this really knows music. Really. Yeah, Jason Mark Walsh says favourite so far. I think we have a new winner in the race. The Electron box is kicking some ass. And again, if you can work with Electron kit, it's fucking amazing. But if you fucking hate it, you fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Dude, that was well good, mate. That was well good. Marcos Carvalho. I've seen his name around a lot. That's epic. Thank you very much, mate. At the moment, Carl Hinsley says right on my street and gives it a 9. Very, very good work there. Very, very good work. Sebastian Smith is up next. Says Clown Jewel's Ribcage Erratic Remix. I like the sound of that. Oh, look at that kit! I thought about getting one of those sample pads. You can't see it because my face is in the way. This round thing here, I thought about getting one of those. I'll leave my daft face out. Actually, hold on. If I do... Pekka says, of course, there's some howler elements in it. Absolutely. Jonathan says, balls, I'm late. Dude, we do. Literally, your track went down well, mate. Jack Shergill's watching. Jack, how's it going, my friend? Right, now, people. Most of the tracks so far have been done in a DAW. This is what Hardware Jams is all about. And you know, it's touching and everything is, you know. There's no sequencer here. Yeah, apparently Warren Dancy's neighbour's got who owns, is it Alpha Records? Red Alpha Records has got one of those rings. I thought about it. I think it was the price that put me off. Yeah, respect to this one indeed. It might not be musically what we're looking for, but respect. He's got a great man cave there with some awesome pieces of kit in it as well. Marius Lucas says, watching while trying to work, just on a laptop. This track is a 9. Amy Buffum says, this is yummy. And Yanti says, very Daft Punky. Yeah, you know, their newer albums, yeah, very Daft Punky, I agree. Warren's just sent me a picture of him watching the show, which is absolutely epic. Andrew Coogan brings a very good point up. John Carpenter vibes, yes, absolutely. John Christie says, just needs a bit more pump. Yeah, absolutely. No worries, Jonathan. Thank you for tuning in. Warren says 8.5 on this straight away. Skills. Yeah, absolutely. Almost missed the beat there, mate, but you just caught it. And I know the nerves of doing this shit live, and literally you've got no sequencer backing you up here whatsoever at all. Amy Buffon wants to know what dragon eggs are, Jonathan Cross. I believe he's disappeared, though. Steve Cook says, yeah, big thumbs up here. Hugh Felix Hughes, I thought this might go Spinal Tap, but it's leaving me itching for a drop. Yeah, absolutely. John Christie says 8 for skills, and I 100% agree with him. Because let's face it, we've only got 2 hands, which means we can only officially do 2 things, you know, at once. So fair play to this dude. Bum note. And a mini chaos pad. But if you're looking for the essence of hardware jams, this is it. Genocide says, great live remix. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, mate, for live jamming, you just fucking took the fucking biscuit there. Well done on that one. Well fucking done on that one. Oh, Michael Helgqvist is up next. And it's another YouTube video. Excellent. Clang Jules, Ribcage, Grasakala remix. 8 minutes long. Oh, the electron is strong in hardware jams. Sebastian Smith, who that track was, said plenty of bump notes, but I really enjoyed doing this, gang. Thanks for releasing the stems. Not a problem. Not a problem. Is this an octa track again? I think it is. Looks like it. Yeah, Carl Hinsley agreeing with us, saying that was skillful. Yeah, that really was skillful. And to be fair, mate, I only heard like maybe one or two duff notes in there, the whole thing, and that was towards the end. And to be fair, it's hard to keep it going, you know, when you're trying to, like, what do I do next? Where do I go next? where am I gonna move it, you know? YouTube videos were bad, Amy, but once again, my, you know, mentor has shown me a way to do it. And we tested it last night and it worked, so excellent. Yeah, Mariel's great variety of remix flavours. Yeah, absolutely. That is what I was hoping for. The octa track is an absolute bad boy piece of kit. Alexander Beer is watching, who tried to get 3 tracks in the stream last night. We played 2 of them. Warren Dancy is my mentor. Feels a touch flat.
The vision grows. I'm never alone. The vision grows. This rib cage is my home. Feel a numbness in my fingers.
Come on, bring the acid line in.
I'm out of touch. Does it show?
John says, I like the Hoovery type sounds. Everybody loves a Hoover. No, none more so than Paul Hellier.
Pins and needles for to slow the house. I'm never alone. With this rib cage for a home.
Atmospheric, I'm going to give you that. Atmospheric just sounds a touch flat.
Senseless, defenseless, relentless. I will grow. The future's tense. It all made sense. A moment ago,
Genocide says, needs better mixing. I just think it needs more flow. It's very much in the same vein as the other Octatrack remix that was put in, but the other Octatrack remix was just had more bite to it, if you know what I mean. Interesting remix, and Amy Buffin's loving it. Warren Dancy gives it a 7, Dwayne White gives it an 8.12345. Maybe a touch longer, 8 minutes. There are some more elements coming in now. It's a lovely remix, very beautiful. Yeah, Steve put it, it's not really building, it's just kind of bubbling. Paulie Kennedy says, a bit cluttered in frequencies, but I like the groove. Yes, indeed, 7. It's a very respectable score. Again, after party, this would suit lovely. I would like to have heard a little bit more of the acid line that we used on a broken Zox box. It needs calibrating and it needs the pitch sorting out. And yeah, that outro's way long. We've still got a minute to go on it. Michael Hellquist, who made this, says, thanks for the kind words. The main focus for this remix was reharmonizing it to from minor to F major, but I think you're very correct in that it could use proper mixing. Okay, so yeah, fairly good remix. 7.5-ish on that one. Okay, so we have one more in the thread. And then I'm going to get the other guys on the phone and make a decision. Amy really liked that one. See, Jonathan Cross says, but now it makes sense. It just needs a bit more tweaking. Yeah, I agree. Oh, hello. Hello. Alright, this shows promise. Got energy. It's definitely live. Get the feeling he's using some electron box again, I think. Yeah, Yanti, I believe you didn't put it in this thread. Kind of D&B, very nice. It's got a very Prodigy feel to this one. John says, I used to be a recruitment consultant. Put your CV on Monster and read. Your phone won't stop. I think we may have found a winner. Drop now, and then we need a big comeback. Yanti says, insane remix, I give this 10 ribs. John Christie, I give this a 9. Yeah. I think we found a winner. Warren, you still in the party? Dwayne White says 9, this is a great remix, I agree. Give us a drop. Looks like it's modular as well. Yeah, honestly, I think we have found a winner. Yeah, Jason, absolutely. It's between this and the Atmospheric one. Well, we're going to have to decide in a minute. The Auntie is loving it. Steve says, my vote would go to the one in the middle. That was tipped as the favourite for a while. Yeah, the Electron Octatrack, that was very, very atmospheric. It was very, very well done. That was very, very good indeed. How are you coming out over there? Hi, Amy.
Oh, I understand what's happening. I'm gonna go. Bye.
Where's my camera?
Yay, Warren is in the building.
Yeah, I can't work my camera. Where's my camera, man?
Oh, Warren.
I got it. There, no, yes.
There we go. Is Doghouse in as well?
I don't know.
Very, very good indeed.
I can't answer to my associate, Mr. Doghouse. I bet it's down in here, actually. Should I or not? I don't know.
Quite possibly. Yeah. So, Warren, there were the 9 tracks. What was your favourite one?
Well, I really like the last one. Like I said, I mean, just because because it's live.
Yep.
It's done live and it's got modular as well. I mean, like, to get that kind of like drum and bass feel, which sounded like proper drum and bass, is difficult because a lot of them can sound, I don't know, that sort of electro, the IDM sort of drum and bass, which isn't drum and bass, So I really like that one. And I liked a couple of the other ones as well. There's one, I can't remember who it was. I'm really kicking myself because I'm sort of slightly stoned, but and it's early, right? But yeah, so there's one in the middle as well that I really like with the breakbeaty one. Yeah, absolutely. If you had to pick a favourite, which one would it be? It would have to be the breakbeat one, I'm afraid, really, because it just had, I don't know, had that kind of Stanton Plump Warriors sort of Plump DJs, Stanton DJs and Plump. Stanton Warriors Plump DJs sort of sound. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Quite like that, and that was one of the ones I heard as they were coming in, which was good. But But yeah, so it'd have to be that one. It's a close call between that one and this last one, this drum and bass one, because like I say, having it modular and right there live in front of you is something else.
Yeah, for me, it's the last track that got played. Apparently, Jason can't join the chat for some reason, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But we'll ask him.
His hair done at the minute or something, He's a flamboyant man. He's got to be dressed up. I'm just sat here in my, my joggers.
So Jason,
my Wessex punk rock T-shirt. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed that today. It was brilliant. Really, some really good tracks. Some pretty weird tracks on there.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear the guy that runs Hardware Jams. It was in Andrew. I'd like to hear his track as a proper WAV. Because I reckon that's got some nice sort of, that sort of Predator sort of sound. Floor creaking. I like all that shit. Yeah. So that was good. It was. The other weird one as well. The beat was a bit too weird, but I didn't quite follow that one. It was. The guy he does this a lot of drone stuff. Yes. So I wasn't quite following that one, but the rest of the tracks were pretty good. I mean, there's only a couple of little. I wasn't really criticising the vocals not being loud enough, but I think Jason would. Having worked with Jason in the studio, we know that Jason would like his vocals to be heard. Yeah. So if you want to do work with Jason, don't make the vocals too. Make sure they're prominent in the mix. You can do that by cutting a notch in all the EQs on everything, apart from one frequency in the upper mids, and then actually boost that slightly, on a low Q, like a sort of broad Q. So you boost the vocals in a broad Q, because you always boost broad and then cut narrow, right? And then do it about sort of, 20k, something like that. I don't really know. I just use my eyes on the EQ. I don't really read them stupid number things, but it's sort of about 3/4 of the way across to give it a bit of a bump. And then everything else, I cut out a notch in everything else. Yes. So the drums are basically all get a notch in that same frequency, but a narrow notch. Yep. So that means that nothing is using that frequency apart from the vocals, and that's how you get it to poke through. Yep. And this is something you're teaching me. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So you got to do that. So Doghouse, unfortunately, you can't join the chat because he's not using Google Chrome. Unfortunately, that's the only server that will work for me. But Jason, if you had a favourite, can you tell us which one it was? And I'll just play the two favourites that we've got. I believe it was. Where are we gone? I believe it was this one from Marcos Carvalho. So I think this is the two that we're favourite of. Yeah. As soon as we get an answer from Doghouse, we can wrap this competition up and find a winner. Brilliant. For me, what are the prizes on the competition then, Mark? Respect and gratitude. Oh, nice. Yeah, you can't get enough of that stuff. You can't get enough of that stuff. Indeed. But yeah, really thanks to everyone for for downloading the stems and having a go. I really appreciate it, and getting it done so quickly as well. Yeah, that's Yeah, we have got a lot of time at the moment, so there's no excuse in a way, I suppose. But I mean, even that, sometimes a good crafted track can take you a week or two. Oh yeah, absolutely. And to get it done in a few days, because I mean, those tracks I worked on with Jason, they took months. Yeah, they really did. I want like 2 days work. That was months of work going back and back and back. Yeah. I'm still not happy. I'm still not happy. You were pulling your hair out as well. Like, look, we need to end this. We need to, put an end to. Yeah, I did actually drew a line. I said, look, we need to say, right, that's done. Yeah. And it was like, because we wanted to go, and that was it. And I think you need to do that. You need to sort of draw a line. But it's worth it. It's really, really worth trying to sort of hear everything and listen to every single part of it. Listen to one bit through the mix and then another. It's hard to listen to all of it at the same time because your ears are kind of searching for frequency. Yes, absolutely. Okay, we have a reaction from Jason. He says the atmospheric one in the middle is my favourite, but the drum and bass one at the end is a very close second. So at the moment, Doghouse is voting for this one. Is this your favourite one as well, Warren? Well, yeah, I think then if that's the case, I'm going to have to say go away from the breakbeat one and sort of agree there because, Doghouse has given us, as a second vote really for that drum and bass one, isn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean? And we've had a difference of opinion in the middle one. I did like that atmospheric one. I did really, really like that one. But I just think that breakbeat one for me, because I really like breakbeat. And you'd always get me with breakbeat. Okay, was that Logie's track? Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, Jesus, we're all right. Okay, so Dog X likes this one. Warren likes Logie's, and I like the last one. Can we?
Yeah.
How are we gonna do this?
What about? Oh dear. Is it not some kind of like? Oh no. I don't know, mate. Really?
We need to draw some straws or something.
We need someone to be impartial, don't we? We need one more person.
We do, just to sway it.
Yeah. I think we take the. I don't know. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Really.
It really
Maybe
is.
they all won. Actually, how about that then? At the end of the day.
Warren, we can't be that politically incorrect, mate.
Maybe they all won, like, you know, they can be in Brexit and out of Brexit at the same time. You know, in between, on the doorstep. You know.
Yeah, Jason Mark Walsh says 3 winners as well. I agree.
Yeah, let's have 3. Yeah, why not have 3 winners? You know, why not?
Absolutely.
It's nice, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
We couldn't decide collectively whether we wanted Logie, this one, or the last one to win. So it's a joint.
To be fair, all of those 3 tracks were really fucking good. So
yeah.
So shakes them all.
Okay, so Andrew Coogan, we've come to a decision that there are 3 winners in this one because we can't pick between the 3. Which, you know, it's not a bad thing, is it? I guess maybe. Actually, I'll tell you what. We'll put 3 through to the poll because usually Hardware Jams put a poll up.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, how
But
about...
it's going to go up to the poll and it could be up to the public vote.
Yeah, absolutely. So me, Doghouse and Warren are putting in Logie's track, this track, and the last track for Hardware Jams to decide which one is... I think that's the only fair way, isn't it?
So the breakbeat one, the dreamy ambient one, and the last drum and bass one.
Yeah, absolutely. See, Andrew Coogan has said nice here, so he's definitely up for that. Excellent.
Safe. Sorry you didn't win, Andrew. It was just a little bit too ahead of its time for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
That whack.
Steve says, bloody hippies, everyone's a winner.
Yes. Peace.
Right, people, this has been the Clown Jewels remix competition, and as I said, it would be exactly an hour. Thank you, Warren, very much for coming on the show. Doghouse, it was a bit disappointing that we couldn't get you on to speak, but I believe that you've all done really well.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. Right, I am going to leave you with a remix that David Johnson did for another for the STEM remix. Hold on a sec, I'll just load it up, and then we're off. So yeah, Andrew Coogan, if you could open up those 3 tracks to the Hardware Jam poll, and then let your guys pick a winner. I think that is the most fairest way of doing it. Oh no, what's going on? There we go. Right, everybody, I am off. Thank you for joining me this evening, this afternoon, or whenever the hell it was. And this is David Johnson's remix of The Clown Jewels. Warren, I will catch you as soon as I can, my man. Thank you very much.
Okay, mate, yeah, see you soon.
Catch you later, fella.
Okay, mate, see you, mate. Bye.
Bye-bye. Right then, people, I'm going to leave you with David Johnson's remix of The Clown Jewels. It has been a pleasure ranting at you once again.
This ribcage is mine.
Oh, yes. Right, people, I'm off. Enjoy.
It's the renegade micro.
I'm never alone. Never alone. Never alone. Never alone. I'm never alone. Never alone. Never alone. Never alone.
ribcage is my home. It's a renegade microbe. This ribcage is my home. It's a renegade microbe.
I'm never